How's it going, everybody? It's Word here with another video, and we're going to be running Fireball Rocketloons into Legend League once again. I brought in 6 balloons and made a little bit of changes to make that happen because I want to be able to control my Warden a little bit. And today we honestly didn't do as well. We went 277 compared to yesterday's 310, which was much cleaner, but some of the bases were a little tougher today. I also just didn't make the best decisions, so I'll take a lot of ownership for what happened, but at the same time, my defense went crazy, and I'll be going plus 40 at the minimum, but based on how it's been going, I don't see myself getting tripled on the final two. So I should be doing really well, which positions me already at the top 3 in Canada. I think I reset top 600, and right now I will be, right there at the 115. So I should be resetting maybe top 300 because I didn't do as well offensively, but still a great plus 40 is always awesome after plus 60 yesterday. So really good days, and I did manage to max my spiky ball as well, which is exciting. I spent 3,000 gems to get the rest of the Starry Ore. Maybe you think it's a waste, but I don't know what I'm using them for otherwise. So I've kind of been saving them up just from selling things and stuff like that. So decent day. Obviously, that might not be bad to some of you guys, 280, so I don't want to make it seem like it's awful, but a little bit lower than maybe my standards. But regardless, 4 triples and a bunch of close ones, not awful. So I'll take it. We're happy with it, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you're subscribed because we're getting really close to 3,000, and a giveaway is coming up. That's all I'm going to tell you, but a giveaway is coming up soon. So really hope you guys enjoy the video, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. All right, base number 1, and this can be a tricky one because, there's not any amazing fireball value, and the flinger value is up top, kind of where the clan castle is. I'm not a big fan whenever I have to hit this base, but I gotta try to get my king into the hook tower, and that means maybe into this spitter gets me there. So I got an idea. I'm just not sure how well it really works. I'm going to go for that invis. Does that hit? Okay, nice, actually. That's not bad. Okay, there's the instant fireball. Not too bad right there. Oh, I could have kept Sneezy alive. Okay, he's actually alive for now, but I do want my Warden to go left towards the gear tower. Not sure how easy that will be. Okay, no, he does go that way naturally. That's pretty good then. I don't know where the range is of this hook tower, so I might want to start a little bit earlier just to make sure I'm outside of that. But yeah, the goal here is to keep my Warden outside. I'm going to invis right here. Okay, good. I thought that was on him. And then, wall break in. I was a little slow on that wall break. That needed to be right away. Shoot, because my king needed to go in. That's not good. That's not good at all. My king needed to be right in there and getting hooked. Shoot. Okay, there's king ability. I don't like how this is playing out at all. Don't know what's going to happen. Maybe that's an ice golem, though, which isn't terrible. But, queen is going to get wall broken in. How's Warden doing? He's still alive for now. Queen's in right there. Going to send in a bunch of rocket balloons to just try their luck. Warden should survive this. It's a little weird, though, what's happening. Clan Castle died, so I can poison right there. I'm going to go with that. Town Hall went down. How's the hook tower? Oh. It's not dead, and I need to get it down, so I'm just going to freeze right there because, otherwise I'm actually screwed. I don't know if I'm tripling this one, but I definitely won't if I don't get the hook tower down. So there's a good Skelly spell, and there's not a whole lot of air left, which is, this would have been good for Minion Prince. But Royal Champion's kind of joining in with the king, which I don't like to do, so a little unfortunate. That's going to go down, though. I'm thinking these rocket balloons are going to be really nice. I might still be able to triple this one, to be honest, because the monolith's going down, and I'm going to save the rage for the Warden, and I think he'll be able to probably pick this off all on his own. So I can't save my Royal Champion. Maybe I could have ice blocked, but I'm going to let my Warden cook up here. I'll probably just rage him up, and I think he can get through this. I'm just a little worried about the time, maybe not being able to get this Dark Elixir storage or something, but, for how poorly that went, I wall broke too late, and my king didn't actually get to go in the base. I was really worried about this one, and it's actually not turning out too bad, so I'm going to rage right here because I really want my Warden to be in the rage the whole time. I'm not so particular on anything else like the healers or anything, and I think we're going to get this one, which is just really nice to see a triple go through on your first attack. That always feels good. Checking the corners, and for as weird as this was, the World Champion coming in right there, Siege Barracks did amazing on the funnel, and the Queen got really, really good value in that core, taking down some heroes, and Malty took out the Town Hall. Like, honestly, it wasn't the best not getting my king in right there, but that still ended up working out really surprisingly, not going to lie. But nice triple. All right, second attack is a double rage base. Looking for maybe a flame flinger, and kind of tough because I could get the gear tower, but I don't know if I can kill this enemy queen. She's pretty far out of the base, and I don't know There's too many defenses, I feel like, around there. But I might just go for a fireball on the Rage Tower. Just keep it simple. That's a nice strategy always. And walk around this side. But this is pretty scary, so I do got to be a little careful. Okay, there's the Warden. Now I can continue looking. Because I don't think a Flame Flinger just under the Gear Tower is quite worth it. But I don't think I could really get in any further. I don't like the Ricochet Cannon being out so far. That is a little scary. But we should be pretty good. The Warden's going to walk, I think, towards the Bomb Tower after this. Should be. It looks like it's the closest to me. I might just go for the Siege Barracks. Or maybe the Log Launcher, honestly, through the Monolith is really good. I might go for that. Okay, what do I want to do? I think taking down this Wizard Tower will help me save Invis. So I'm going to go for that right there. Now I can go in for 1, 2. Nice. Okay, Fireball lands. Really good right there. Taking down absolutely everything. Fortunately, missing the World Champion, though, which is a little unfortunate. I'm going to send in a balloon right here. Headhunter, that with the Rage Up World Champion, she takes down the Booger. Okay, I thought maybe too fast that the Headhunter does nothing, but that still worked out for me. Is the Log Launcher going to work that well? One, I don't have Yetis, so that's a little unfortunate, but I still think a Log Launcher going through the Clan Castle just helps clean up the furnace really well, and I always like to do that, so I think I'm going to go for that. Do I want to? Yeah, I will. I just got to be a little careful of my Warden right here, because getting into this Ricochet Cannon and Expo's enough damage to kill me. Plus, there's another Expo, so just a lot right here. Gonna try to maybe distract the Gear Tower. Yep, let that, whatever I call that, Wall Breaker hit. Warden is under a lot of fire, but he does still have his Rage. And, okay, Super Minions come out. King's in a great spot for his ability, which is really nice to see, because his ability is really important right here. Got to keep an eye on my Warden, though, but this base is looking good. I got to really lock in, because this one, yeah, needs to be a triple. Beautiful, beautiful King ability right there. Queen ability is going to go off as well. Probably going to freeze all that multi-damage. So I'm going to have to rage my Warden, since he has nothing else. Headhunter right here. I do have an Invis, at least. Yeah, I'll rage my Warden, though. He needs it the most, and I feel like the rest of the base is fine without it. Just to be safe, I'd rather keep him alive for sure. And then Royal Champion can come in for the Town Hall right here and get the nice cleanup. The King almost got me, though, because I almost have nothing. I do have one Headhunter, though, luckily left. There's the Royal Champion now for the Town Hall. Not a lot of time left, but I think this should be good. Giant is doing its thing at the bottom. There's a Headhunter plus Invis spell getting ready for this enemy King. There's the Invis. Oh, no, the King got Invis, too, though. Okay. This one's going to be close. I do have a lot of archers, though. I just don't know if I'll get past this enemy King or if he's going to kind of distract my tanking. But we did get the defenses down, so I think we'll be good. The King almost stalled me on this one, but no buildings. Okay, I thought I checked, but for some reason I thought my eye caught something. King goes down, and yep, we get the nice 3-star on this base, which is awesome. And let's keep it rolling. Okay, oh, no way, this is Dinosaurs. I think he might have just left the clan, but this guy is an acceptance, but is also a member of Saturn on one of his accounts, at least. Probably not this one, obviously. But this is funny. I think I want to take down this Expo, and then I can get a nice Flame Flinger onto these buildings. So that'll be beautiful. And then I could Fireball the Crusher Mortar. I don't know if I'll be able to reach the Mono with the Quakes because I need to get the Clan Castle. But that's some beautiful value. So I might, yeah, I think I'm going to go for that plan. The Flame Flinger is going to be OP on this one, assuming I can keep my Warden alive, which will always be step 1. But yeah, we go in for that right there. 1, 2 to take down this Tesla. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good right there to get that down. Nice, that's beautiful. I don't have any Hog Riders in this army anymore, so I can't go for a deeper test, but I'll have some archers maybe cleaning up over there since I have 9 of them to just, in case any skellies come out, it can target them. Now the Royal Champion's there. I might need to rage because, yeah, Royal Champion, Ricochet Cannon expose a lot of damage, and at that point I'd need to rage eventually, so I might as well do it earlier rather than later and not have to invest another spell, because sometimes that happens where you rage but it was just too late and then I'm going to also have to freeze or invis, and then at that point, why didn't I just do it right away? So I'm going to do it quicker. I am really hoping on this one to land. Okay, I want to hit the Monolith. I don't know if this invis can stretch, but I'm going to try my very best right here. Invis. Okay, beautiful invis right there. Fireball goes in. Oh wait, I didn't mean, I just fully whiffed my Fireball. I meant to go for the Crusher there, and I just hit the Mono because I forgot what I needed to hit, so that sucks a lot, but it does still get decent value right here because it's sectioning off the base very nicely for me, and I can start my Sui into the bottom side. I just, yeah, did want to get this down, obviously. Gonna pull my Warden down just to be confident in his pathing right here. Ice Golem now. I'm going to start in. But yeah, I did whiff the Fireball. I meant to get the Clan Castle right there, so that's a little unfortunate. Got to keep an eye on my Warden. Wall breaking right here to keep my King on track. Okay, Clan Castle is coming out to meet me. There's a Headhunter. Going to freeze it just to be safe because sometimes they can do a lot of damage. Flinger just popped. I'm still not on the Headhunter yet. Okay, there it is. We get it down, and we're still fine for now, which is really good. We're still looking amazing because I'm planning my Royal Champion to come in from the top side and clean everything up. So anything that my heroes can do is amazing because, yeah, that'll be really nice. Okay, good. The Spiky Ball right there. My new leveled Spiky Ball going crazy. Probably just going to go Skelly Spell to help the Warden right here. And look at those super minions going unreal. But don't know really where to sneak these archers into. I'm not going to lie. There's an Invis because why not? I have a couple spells. Okay, Warden has to stay alive, though. That is a must, so I'm going to rage him up. And there's the Royal Champion with her ability just to try to finish off this section a little bit better. Maybe I waited too long because I didn't think I'd actually need her, but probably should have used her earlier to be safer. But we're still going to get the 3-star on this one, assuming we don't time fail, which is looking really good not to, but don't want to speak too soon. Going to sneak in a bunch of things into that building right there. I'm actually going to invis these skellies because, yeah, I don't want this to be close, but it actually is looking way closer than I thought it was. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, we actually time failed. Oh, that's awful. This base should have been crushed. What am I thinking? I started my Royal Champion way too late. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. On the guy I know, too. Okay, anyway, I was really hoping for the 320 today because it was going so well, but that is what it is. I'll learn my lesson eventually and put my Royal Champion down a little quicker, but we got to get into this one where I'm not finding any amazing value. The multi-archer tower will do really well, but I don't know if I like the pathing that I'll set up. Maybe going into the core here is good, like hitting the multi-archer, or Inferno is actually a good fireball. Yeah, I might just go for that. That's, yeah, that's a nice fireball. So I'm going to start the Royal Champion, or the Warden over here. I just don't know where, I don't see a Flame Flinger anywhere on this base. Maybe, okay, I'm going to try this. I never really do this, but if I can take out these buildings, then I can just go straight for the Expo instead of going for the Invis trick, which you guys have known I said I'm done doing. Maybe doing this will work for me, but I guess I got to take this down first, so I'll go in for that. Pretty expensive, not going to lie, but I think it's worth it because, yeah, the value here is going to be immense. Well, okay, can't even target that. I'm going to give up on it. I'm spending way too much Rocketloons. At least I didn't have to invest anything else like Invis or anything. Like the spells plus Rocketloons is too heavy. But once again, somebody's told me that you don't need a rage here. But look at this. My Warden's fighting the Royal Champion as well. Plus there's going to be a scatter in a second. So I think it's worth the rage because now I don't need to use any other sort of investment. I don't like that Tesla popping up, but okay, let me go in for this right here. Oh, geez. How's Warden doing? Okay, he's all right for now. Does that die? Die to another minion. Okay. Invis, Invis, Invis. I see a triple Invis, not too bad. Do one more shot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Almost forgot where the second one was going to go. Okay, we got the Clan Castle, which is not bad. I think I want my Warden to go down. Like, there is a lot of damage right here, but it's a lot better than that top side, which looks super scary. So, I'm not really sure how I'm going to deal with that side. But my Warden, as long as he can stay alive through this section, will do really well. So, I got to be a little careful. I'm going to freeze right here on the entry. And now start my heroes. I don't even know what I'm going to go in with. Probably the Log Launcher. I don't even see a Siege Barracks doing anything here. Okay. I just don't even know how to enter here. It's so weird. King ability. Might take down the multi right away. Doesn't. Warden is still alive for now. I can keep him alive through there, which is nice. Log Launcher actually is helping a lot, so I think that was a good choice. You can see it right here just working down some of these buildings. Warden is slowly but surely getting close to the Town Hall, so I'm going to rage him right here because he's getting pretty weak, and I don't want him to die. So I think the Log Launcher did really well. I think that was definitely the right call. Warden is still out of range of the Gear Tower for now, which is really nice for me. Going to go for a Skelly Spell because eventually he will get into that range. And I got to start my Royal Champion, and this compartment's looking really scary, so I don't know if this top side's going to go down, though. I maybe should have put her up a little higher. I know my Warden can't get through this, so I also just, maybe I won't triple this one because of, yeah, I guess how many Rocketloons I did waste, but I'm going to try. I think the Warden's definitely going to need the Invis right here. So there's his Invis. Royal Champion, though, will die, so maybe I should have tried to, I needed this Invis somehow on both of them, which just wouldn't work, so I don't know. This one's going to fail as well, but this one was a little bit more of, if I didn't waste all those rocket balloons, I definitely could have set up my world champion more for the core. But otherwise, I like the fireball setup, and it's just going to be another time fail as well. So I got to be a little bit quicker on the next one because I can't time fail anymore. Okay, so Theon right here, this guy, classic dealer in stadials, and we're going to hit his base. Going to go for a flinger on the right side to get the Crusher Mortar and Multi-Arch Tower. That's a really good flame flinger. And then maybe my fireball can go into the fire spitter. That's always nice to get the clan castle. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for. Got to be able to definitely pay attention to the warden here. But all I got to do is take down these mortars, so it should be a pretty quick flinger, and then I can get back to the warden. So flinger is set up. No skelly traps came out. Now I can pay attention. But, okay, this is going to be walking in. And then similar to the last one, like you guys have been saying, right? Like, oh, word, you don't need a rage on the multi-arch tower and expo. Like, maybe you're right, but I'm going to be lunging. There's going to be a second expo. There's a poison tower. There's a world champion. Like, I just think it's worth the rage because then you don't have to have a headache of, you know, how much damage are you really taking, and you would need one for the second expo on me anyway, so obviously for this example I did need one, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think it's just safer when you might need a little bit more of an investment anyway. But I'm going to take down this bomb tower. I think I'll leave up all the buildings on the left because that would be really expensive otherwise. I don't like, though, how I think I'm going to go for that classic 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a pretty heavy fireball investment for you might not think the best value, but it's going to get the fire spitter off me. And while I was under ice block, I got the headhunter in. That's something you need to do. You might not really realize what I just did, but yeah, if you get in the under ice block on the warden, but you can't hit the headhunter itself, you go in for that. It's really nice because it really sections off the world champion while your warden's not taking any damage. So that does really well. I'm going to wait for this to go down before I sui, but I don't want to keep wasting time and risk another time fail. So I'm going to start when it's very weak and close to dying, and I feel like that'll be all right. Okay, that headhunter just got cooked. I'm going to keep going. I can poison since the clan castle is down, and I want to, but there's also the enemy king. I do want to one-shot that, though, to really keep my warden away from the heroes. So warden is doing fine. I think I'll poison the enemy king because, yeah, he has a lot of health. Oh, I can't believe I didn't one-shot that right there. Okay, there's the king ability. Warden. Okay, he's getting healed now. Wow, that multi-mortar is getting him way too weak. Oh my goodness. A wall break did nothing right there. I'm going to Skelly spell onto this just to help really clean up around the outsides. Queen ability right here. And the core is just so tough, right? Because you're going to see, like, the multi-infernos are going to cook my warden or my queen clones because they just can't reach it. So I feel like that's really unfortunate and just a tough, like, my queen happened to go into a terrible section for her. But regardless, going to get the world champion in right here. She's going to finish off this base for the nice triple with her ability right there. Staying out of range of the multi-gear is really crucial, so that worked out really nicely. And yeah, she's going to hopefully take on this air defense so I can continue cleaning up. And clean up, clean up, clean up. You see me dropping it all around, all these archers. They work out beautifully. I love how many I have in this army. And, you know, although I have time failed a bit today, like, I think it really does help against that. So a nice triple right here. And I think the time fails have all come from Royal Champion timing, so plus other things. But yeah, definitely because of that mostly. But nice triple, and we're back on track, baby. Okay, getting into the next one. Air Sweeper's facing the top right here. I think I just hit this base in some sort of friendly challenge or something, but I went for the bottom ricochet cannons. I think I only ended up getting one of them, but the top ones have a lot of Tesla, and plus the Air Sweepers are there to stop it, so I did triple it. I think it was in a friendly challenge clan and came across it, so pretty interesting that now I'm actually going against it in a real attack. That doesn't happen often, but I guess it kind of reiterates the fact of, you know, going in for testing on those types of bases. Why it can be valuable is for something like this, right? Like, now I'm going against a base. You just get to see more bases, or even if not bases, just styles in general. So I think it really helps and would highly recommend joining those clans. If you do need anything, just make sure you join the Discord in my description. Like, if you're saying, I don't know where those clans are, and I can send you the links because you need to be in the Discord so I can, you know who you are and where to send it to you. Can't really send them all on YouTube. But yeah, make sure you join the Discord. We're aiming for a fireball onto the Crusher Mortar to get the clan castle, but unfortunately these rocket balloons and headhunter have a plan to cook my warden, so I'm going to try to not let that happen. But yeah, I don't think I ended up getting this ricochet cannon before Yeah, I don't think I did before the other one before the Minion Prince came out and took me out. So a little unfortunate, but as I'm frozen up right here, I think I want to go in for the Fireball. That'll hit the core. Nice. I didn't want to misjudge that, but I didn't think I did. Warden is lunging through giant bombs. Stay alive, Warden. Okay, barely. Super Minions do a better job against heroes, though. You'll see right there. Even, like, this happens all the time now where I get some really nice value from the Super Minions, so on enemy heroes. So I am probably going to stick with them because I really liked how they interact in that specific scenario. The Skeleton spell is doing pretty well, but I want to get the Spitter down, and it should go down here. Really nice King ability. I just don't want these healers to keep getting picked off, and they're fine now, which is really nice. Warden also, I pulled him outside because 1v1ing the Ricochet Cannon isn't too bad, but doing it with the Monolith would have been too much. So now he can 1v1 both of them and do really good. Gonna rage up right here. Royal Champion is going to be coming in from the right side, so I'm going to start her. Maybe it's a little early, but not too bad. Going to pop that. Her ability goes off right now. And then probably just going to invis right there because I don't need it on my Royal Champion, and it's really important to keep him alive right here. Actually going to ice block these minions right here because they're under a lot of fire, and maybe I can sneak in this Headhunter and get down the Queen, which would be really nice, and it looks like I might do just that. So that works out really beautifully. That was a really nice ice block. Does she actually go down even? She does. That's unreal. The rage spell right here is going to ensure my Warden gets this down. And yeah, we're going to end up with a 3-star. So that's really beautiful. And no complaints right there. So really good triple. I like the way that I approached this base, getting the Flinger at the bottom. Doesn't get much, but like I said, the Super Minions end up getting the Minion Prince, which really helps with that section. So nice triple on this one. All right, 2 more to go. Lava Kings is actually a clan we're playing CWL against. That's crazy. And it's the first base I hit today and failed on. So I can get my redemption trying to make sure I get my king in on this one. But yeah, definitely an interesting base. I think I'm going to go for a little bit of a safer approach, which is to do a similar thing, but instead go for the Fireball on the same side as the Warden. Last time I tried to get all the value of the Fireball plus the Warden walk, and I think that was just a little risky, especially there's no way my Warden is actually going to try and go around on me, so I can't let him do that. And at the same time, I kind of got to be ready to start my Sui because, yeah, it's kind of already time based on the position of things, not based on the time and the attack, but Ice Golem, I just got to make sure my Warden stays up, and actually with all the damage he's under, that's going to be a little tough, so I'm just going to invis to start. The King's got to get in right there, but also it's going to be the Royal Champion in there. That's going to make it tough. Come on, invis. No way that actually just got the hook. Dude, I was... And now it's going to go for healers and not even my King. Okay, it is on the King at least. Oh, no, it's on the healers, like I said. And if my King dies right here and doesn't get hooked in, I'm going to be cheesed while it's under all this. So, yeah, this one's not looking great for me at all. I think I got an ice block right here because my King's going to die from all the damage otherwise. He should be in front, so at least that'll go for me unless it's the Frosty. Okay, literally nothing wants to work on this one. I'm going to have to pop the ability. That's unreal. Like, how many times did the wrong thing get pulled? That's the problem with these hook bases is this is why people run them, because this kind of stuff can happen, but I feel like this is just such RNG. Like, what in the world is that? I missed my invis by like a quarter of a second, and in the meantime, everything that shouldn't have got hooked in, and that's awful. So that does really good. I don't know if these balloons are even going to get the monolith down. Probably not. Going to poison the Minion Prince right here to try to help out, but we're not going to be able to make it through this one. There's just nothing left, and that's so unfortunate failing this base that I've already tripled, and also, like, I didn't get this right either times I hit it, and that's just so annoying. So I don't know where I can get the best percent, but I have a rage spell that's going to get no use because everything's already dead. I don't know where I could have used it, though, because everything was going to die. But, yeah, I'm just so disappointed in the fact that, like, somehow my Warden got hooked when I was trying to invis, and then everything went wrong because the healers were getting hooked forever and never got the other turn. I think the best value right here will be taking down the mortar. Should I have raged that? Oh, you're kidding me. I'm going to rage right here to try and get a wall break in. Nothing is going to hit this mortar. Come on. Okay, good. It went down. So now I can at least pick off these couple buildings. But, yeah, terrible attack. Really disappointed in this one. So I'm going to cut it off here just so I don't have to waste your time. But I'm going to get up these last couple buildings. All right, final hit of the day. And this one looks kind of interesting. Like maybe I can do something really good against it. It looks like I might be able to set up a flame flinger somewhere down here for this multi-archer tower, but I don't know. I think this is one where typically I might go for a fireball up top onto like the multi-gear. I think I'll do the same though, because it's behind the spitters, which usually works really, really well, and I don't want to change that. So I'm going to do that. I'll let him walk the multi-archer tower so I don't have to waste anything on it, but then I'm just going to go for a siege barracks because I don't see a really easy flame flinger, and I'd rather not risk it by trying to, like the last one, kind of waste all my rocket balloons. Or not on the last one, but on one of the last ones. And yeah, I just don't want to waste anything, so going to make sure no Tesla pop up by the time he walks in right here. 1, 2, nice. Fireball goes in and lands. I think that's 1 Quake, even though his builder huts, yep, the Expos are just that weak. And then I'd rather go to the left because I want to avoid the clan castle and try not to pull it with my warden. I'd rather pull it. Oh, wow, he's just going to dive right in, though. I didn't anticipate him going quite this deep into the core, not going to lie. He might continue lunging, yeah. I don't like this. I think my healers are going to be targeted by the town hall. Okay, they didn't quite yet, but I think there's more red mines, so I want to pick them up. Yeah, that did really well. At least I picked up the red mines really good. I don't know how that's not on my healers. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like it should be shooting them, but I'm not going to complain about it, obviously. Warden's going to get tied up with a bunch of junk right here, and now I can hopefully pull the furnace this way with my heroes. Hopefully it doesn't pull my warden, though. Okay, yeah, he still does well. But the furnace is now going to come over here, which I don't mind at all. Warden is okay for now, but we'll see. Gonna wall break right here. I do have one less wall break now, but I don't find that it often makes much of a difference. It actually just died, though, and did nothing. But King Ability is going to go off right there. What am I going to freeze? I guess the core, because I need to freeze something. My warden was in trouble. What can I do right here? Maybe rage. I guess I have to. Queen, I feel like it's going to go to ability, which is a little bit early and maybe wasted. But the Royal Champion, where can she come in for best value? I feel like there's a lot of value on this back end, and I'm not really sure how I can get into it best. But I do know one thing, and that's my Royal Champion needs to help out my Warden because he's not getting through this base on his own. So I'm going to send her in. She's doing her thing right there. There's her ability. Warden's still alive for now, but got to keep an eye on him. Got to put those in to help out again. And I don't think I'm going to make it through this one, unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe that was a bad Royal Champion placement because I still had time, but I didn't have any spells, so I feel like he definitely would have been going down, and I don't like to see that, so... I also don't even have a freeze. It's an ice block, which is not very good late in the attack, so... Not really sure how this one could have went better. I'm honestly hoping my Warden gets targeted, because then I can just ice block him and keep his Rage Gem, but let him tank. I think I'm going to do this to keep his Rage Gem alive as long as possible. Ice blocking the Warden's kind of crazy this late, but... Yeah, going to pop that right there just to help out with some more percentage. Should go get most of the things at the end except for that core. And yeah, not a great day by me, honestly. Pretty disappointed in the performance on some of them. Just not making the right choices on where to fireball. This one, I don't even know. I think my Sui did nothing because it is weird when you don't section off a core like that. And maybe I should have went for a deeper fireball. And I'll do that next time because I always learn my lesson going for the quick fireball. But yeah, not a great day at all. I'm a little disappointed. But we had great defense, so... It still was all right, and we can bounce back tomorrow.